Hello everyone!
Hi!
We're back with yet another unboxing.
So we've been slowly trying to make our videos look better, and I think we've been pretty successful in doing that, but one piece that was kind of lacking was our audio. This is the DJI mic. This is like a little mic set that has one transmitter and it has two recorders, which is perfect because there's two of us. And we got these kind of like cheap lavalier microphones for now. I'm so excited.
But kind of the nice thing about the DJI, right, is that you can use it as a standalone mic too. You don't have to use it with a dedicated lavalier.
Yeah, the only reason I wanted to get the lavaliers now was we started getting back into doing our skits and stuff like that, and for some of those we might not want the DJI mic to show. So it was just for like concealment.
Yeah.
If we need to. Oh my god. I can't open this.
How?
I think it comes out here, right?
I don't know.
Oh.
There you go. This is fine.
It says open.
And it's got a little pull tab.
Oh, yes. If I read it.
Yeah, and she just doesn't do the pull tab. It has a little pull tab.
Pull tab? Oh, wait, what? That's new. Look at this. Look at this packaging. Good job, DJI.
You just have to be observant to notice it.
Look at.
Ooh.
So satisfying.
That is satisfying.
That's awesome. Ooh. Okay. I'm impressed already. In the box, you receive a charging case, a receiver, and two transmitters. It also has a carrying pouch, a hot shoe, two windscreens, a mobile phone adapter, Type-C, so Lightning and Type-C, sorry. And then the camera audio cable, that is the 3.5 millimeter TRS, the instruction manual, two clip magnets, and a charging cable.
Wow, that's a lot of stuff.
In a small little package.
So it looks like you can hook it up to either like an iPhone or one of the Android phones. So they have the Lightning and just USB-C. So that's kind of cool. We're going to use it with our camera.
Yes, so it'll be directly with the camera for us. So it's going to be this nice little pouch. And inside is something.
Should be many things.
The little windscreens, the little dead cat.
They're so cute.
Here is some of the cables.
Oh yeah, so this is going to be the one for the camera.
It has like a little divider in here too. This is a nice little pouch. Some of this instruction-y stuff. There's this thingy.
Wow.
So, one of the reasons I wanted to get this was...
Case. Can I get this out of here?
Yes. It has this little case, which is a charging case. So, inside is the actual device. Ooh, it's already doing stuff. Hello?
It looks like it comes with a little bit of charge. Yeah.
Cool. So it looks like it does come kind of pre-charged for you. It says 15.1 hours.
Yeah, so it's got 15 hours of battery life, and I guess it can record up to 14 hours of onboard audio on the device itself.
Yeah.
So that's kind of cool too.
So I'm very excited. I like that it came with a charging case, so you didn't have to buy that separately. And you can either charge the devices directly with the cables, or you can charge the little charging case. So this is the little transmitter.
According to the back, it has a 250 meter transmission range, so that is quite intense.
So it's got the little USB thing here, the little power button. This is where the microphone is. So that's where the lav mic goes, and then the bottom is like the little charging thing. And then it has like this little clip on the back so that you can clip it to whatever you're wearing. So we do a lot of nature photography and like little outdoor nature trips, so this could be something that could easily clip onto our bags, which is really cool. Or you could just clip it to your shirt or whatever, or like you know, your backpack or whatever you're going to be using. So that's pretty awesome. So the receiver, this is the little shoe that goes on to the camera, and then this just kind of clicks onto the top. And it has a touch screen, so you can set the language, you can see the volume levels, your date and your time, and it's already working.
Hello.
I like that this already came with a charge. That's so cool. Oh, look it, and it even shows you when one of them is charging and one is not charging, and how much battery life it has. You can change this to mono mode, or you can do stereo. The receiver gain, volume if you're going to be monitoring it, your transmission settings, these are your general settings, so brightness, language. It looks very intuitive, so it's pretty awesome. Linking your devices and stuff, and then the other charging cables are right in here. The nice thing with the way that it's set up, when it's sitting on top of your camera, you can face the touch screen to whatever direction you're going to be looking at. If you're looking directly into it like vlog style, you can have it facing that way, or you can turn it and switch it so that it's facing the back way if you're the one that's just filming and monitoring levels, so you can kind of always have your eye on it. I was looking at a couple other solutions that were similar to this, where it had one receiver and two transmitters, because there's two of us. So a lot of the lav situations you see is like you're buying each thing individually. So I wanted to make sure that I could find like a set. I was looking at the Rode Go 2 that had kind of a similar setup, but with that one, the part where you can actually like read what's going on is on the top of the camera. If you have it like on a tripod, or if you're vlogging, like you have to like move the camera to like look on top of it. Whereas this one, you can easily see it just sitting right on top because the touchscreen is facing you.
That's cool.
So
it makes it very convenient to know what's going on at a glance.
So the other reason I wanted to get this was the ease of use. So you can already see the interface on the touchscreen, and everything is really easy to use. And the big thing with this was how to transfer your files and how to get your files to work with what you're doing. The nice thing with this is it makes it really easy to just be able to bulk pull the audio tracks right from the device onto your computer so that you can start your edits. With the Rode Go 2, I was looking into that, and it has like proprietary software, and I guess it's kind of, I don't know how great it works. There was a couple people that had reviewed it, and they said they were having trouble with even getting it to work and connect, and I was like, I cannot deal with that. I feel like the audio quality of this, from what I've heard, is pretty good. We're obviously going to test it ourselves, but any of it is going to be better than what we're doing right now.
I mean, not necessarily.
Yeah, so we're out in the field. We're doing a quick test of the DJI wireless mic system. So this will give you an idea of what kind of audio quality that you will get when you use these. This one's currently hooked up to an EOS R, and we're out in a little nature today. Now we're doing a test on the Rode Video Micro. This is kind of what's normally attached to our lens when we're out doing our wildlife hikes. So this will give you a comparison to what that sounds like.
So another nice feature about the DJI is that it has onboard recording as well. So if something happens where maybe you went a little too far out of range, it will also capture your voice on the device itself. So it's good to have a backup, because sometimes you never know what could happen.
The other nice thing is that you just have to go in and set it up once, 14 hours that it saves in there. And when you go and you pull the files or whatever, if you just kind of leave it as is, it will, if it runs out of room, it'll just start recording over the oldest stuff in there. So it kind of goes consecutively, so you don't have to go back and do anything with it. So hopefully you're already editing whatever footage you need. So just be aware of that, but I feel like that's more than enough of a buffer so that you can pull your audio off of there, and then you should be good to go.
Yeah, for sure. These things are a lot smaller than I originally thought they would be. I thought they were a little bit bigger, but that's kind of cool. So the Dead Cat has a little threading on the bottom here. So you just kind of notch it into where the device's microphone is. So it just kind of goes in there. It's kind of hard to line up because it's so fluffy. Then you just twist it, and then it locks in. So then that's it. So you don't need to worry about falling off. It's very sturdy, so it's not going anywhere.
Yeah.
That way it's not going to fall off while you're out hiking or whatever you're doing, out recording or shooting your movie or film or whatever. You won't have to worry about it falling off. It just seems like everything is really well thought out.
Yeah. It's just a really nice little system.
Yeah, this stuff definitely is not cheap. Like, we're buying all this stuff ourselves, so
Yeah.
we really want to make sure that we're buying quality stuff because we don't want to have to spend this much money and then be like, well, it didn't quite get us where we wanted to be, so we have to buy something even more expensive. And
Yeah.
it's just kind of a waste.
So that's our little DJI mic system.
Yeah. And then we have these little lavs that we picked up. Hopefully they're good, but if they're not, we can just use the onboard
yeah, so this is called
mic on the DJI.
The Pop Voice PV510 Plus lavalier microphone. It says professional lavalier microphone. These were really cheap. Like, they were like $13. Very cheap. So not an expensive investment at all.
Yeah.
So it looks like this comes with a couple little poofs for this like tiny microphone. The audio, I watched a couple of different reviews just to see what lavaliers sounded good with the DJI specifically. And this was one of the contenders, and it was one of the cheapest that I saw. So I was like, we're just going to go with the cheapest one. The sound quality when it was plugged into the DJI was pretty good from the reviews that I saw. One complaint was that this wire is extremely long, which to me is not as big of a deal to deal with than paying like triple the amount for a shorter wire. You know what I mean? So I felt like this was a good investment. $13 just to have for when we do a couple skits and stuff like that and play around with and see until we, can save up money to get something nicer, but pretty simple, straightforward. This just makes me even happier about my purchase. Brandon made a discovery. I made 2 additional purchases I didn't need to.
So on the back of this is this little thing that sticks off the back, and basically it's just a magnet. So
I'm wearing it right now on the inside of my shirt.
So yeah.
It's very discreet. It's just a little square.
Yeah.
Nobody's gonna see that. I'm so upset.
Yeah, for what we need it for, I don't think it's not going to be distracting or anything.
Wow. They really did think of everything. So thank you for checking out our DJI mic unboxing. Hopefully our quality of audio gets better. If you have any tips or advice for us, let us know. And just remember, you don't need water to make waves. Bye.